So this is a Glorious Moto O wireless. I've been using this mouse for 4 months now, and this is my first ever lightweight gaming mouse. The two mouses I had before this were a Red Dragon wireless mouse that goes for about $20 to $30. And then after that, I upgraded to a wired Razer DeathAdder. And then from there, I upgraded to this mouse. And it's been 4 months after I made this purchase. And I'm gonna give you guys my take if it's actually worth it. I don't have the Logitech G Pro Wireless Super Light. I don't have the Razer Viper Ultimate to compare this to. So I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on this mouse from a consumer that upgraded from a lower tier mouse now towards probably one of the higher tier mouse that you can get, and is actually worth upgrading, and is it worth the hype that a lot of people say this mouse is worth. So if you are new here, my name is Terry. I'm an online weight loss coach. I'm also a tech lover myself, so you can see some tech videos and fitness videos from here on this channel. If you are new here and you do enjoy tech and you need help with your fitness goals, make sure you subscribe down below for future videos. So I decided to buy this mouse because I was playing Valorant and a lot of competitive FPS shooters, and swiping across the mat with a heavy mouse like the Razer DeathAdder was not fun at all. Yes, I got used to it, but I was getting a lot of forearm fatigue. So I was looking into lightweight gaming mouses, and this was the one on the market, and everyone was going crazy over this mouse because of the price and also the functionality and how it was going to actually rival against the bigger companies like Logitech and Razer. So the Moto O wireless comes in at 69 grams, which is almost 30 grams less than the Razer DeathAdder that I was previously using. So if you are coming from a heavier mouse, it does require some time for you to get used to how light it is, but once you do, you're gonna love it. So this mouse is usually being compared to the Logitech G Pro Wireless Super Light and then the Razer Viper Ultimate, and I feel like this mouse wins big in terms of value and what it offers, and an affordable price range for a lot of people. What's the point of spending $150 for a Logitech G Pro Wireless Super Light when you can spend $80 on this mouse? Yes, I know a lot of people out there are gonna say, well, you don't have the G Pro Wireless Super Light and you don't understand how good it is. And yes, I don't have it. I don't have that mouse, but to spend double the amount of money, are you actually getting double the amount of value when it comes to the mouse itself? And I don't think so. Maybe you're getting, I would say, 1.5 times its value. So if it was somewhere between $100 to $120, I would say yes, go with the Logitech G Pro Wireless Super Light. But with it being double this price, I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. So the clicks on this mouse has been really satisfying, and it's held up really well, to be honest. I do wish the side buttons were a bit more pronounced and not flush against the mouse. I feel like they're not as satisfying to click, in my opinion, compared to other side buttons that I've used on other mouses. Here's a quick sound test of the mouse, of all the buttons on there, and let me know what you think. And I don't think any of the other mouses beat the RGB on this mouse. This RGB coloring stands out, especially if you get this white color. In terms of design, you're either gonna hate the honeycomb look or love it. I think it gives the mouse some character. Just be careful not to spill any liquid near your mouse. It's nice that this mouse has a USB-C connector, unlike the other mouses out there, but it's not a big deal if it wasn't, because you're using this mouse as a wireless mouse for the most part. So there's also a DPI profile setting on the mouse, which is great. It allows you to change to 4 different profiles depending on what you have them set to, and you can set these on the Glorious app. So I had to switch from using a palm grip style on the DeathAdder to more of a claw grip when using this mouse. You can use palm grip on this mouse, but I wouldn't say it's the best option for it unless you have long fingers. And also the hump on this mouse is not that high, so in my opinion, when using palm grip, it's just not as comfortable, and your palm's kind of like rested flat on it instead of like gripping the entire mouse. Maybe I just have small hands, who knows? I mean, that might be the issue, to be honest. So after 4 months of usage, this mouse barely has any creak. I will say there is maybe a tiny little bit if you do press down super hard on this top portion of the mouse and I really squeeze down on it with all my force, but who's doing that with a mouse, right? I think this mouse is still gonna hold up really well long term, and if you do want a lightweight gaming mouse for your competitive FPS shooter games, this is probably the mouse for it at a reasonable price before you actually upgrade to a Logitech G Pro Wireless Super Light. Maybe you just want to try out a lightweight gaming mouse at an entry level, this is probably one of your best options to go to. Now, if you want to spend $150 for the best of the best, then yes, go with the Logitech G Pro Wireless Superlight. And I heard great things about it, and I might upgrade to that mouse in the future, or whichever version that they can have later on. But when I'm a consumer and I'm buying something because it has the best value, and I'm gonna buy something that's worth its money. And I feel like the G Pro Wireless Superlight, yes, it's worth the money if you have the money to spend, right? But not everyone has $150 to spend on an actual gaming mouse. But you know, if you do play a lot of competitive FPS shooters and you want the best of the best, then go ahead, spend that $150. So hopefully you found this video helpful, entertaining, or valuable in some way, and make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you did. Subscribe down below for future videos, and comment down below of what mouse you're currently using, and are you willing to upgrade to the Glorious. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. This is T. Later.